guys, what's going on? Wes back with Auto Mafia once again. We're working on our drag build one more time, and today we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. So first things first, I'm going to mount our new pedal assembly that we got so we can swap this thing to a 5-speed manual transmission. We're going to mount our pedal assembly. We're going to mount our manual brake conversion from Strange with a UPR setup. And then we're going to mount our steering, and we're going to use our Flaming River solid steering shaft, and we're going to mount all that stuff up, and hopefully we get it done today. So fingers crossed, let's get to it. Okay guys, so here we have our Strange manual brake conversion kit. It comes with our master cylinder, the adapter plate, 6 different bolts, and then the adjustable, I forget what this is called, basically the fisheye. So it goes in the back of here to adjust it how we need. So all we're going to be putting in right now is this bad boy. So first things first, we got to thread these suckers on there. They come with a hex end, excuse me, not a hex, basically for an Allen wrench. And these are going to get threaded into here. So just like that, except the opposite way. We need that hex end out. Those are going to get threaded in so that we can put our pedal assembly on correctly. Voila. Let's go on. This might be flipped around, but this is how it goes on. Pretty sweet. So here are our new pedals. Okay, this is what's going to go in. Got our billet clutch quadrant right here. We're going to get some nuts to nut that down and we'll space it out a little bit. So we're going to take that off for now. We're going to go ahead and put this on now so we can mount it up, and then we can mount our steering. Woohoo! Alright, so I got some washers. I'm going to put those on, and then we can be set here. Tighten one up, and the rest of it will be easy. Remember, always start them by hand, though. Alright guys, here we are back under the car. Now we're going to be installing our drive shaft safety loop from UPR. Again, get that at www.shop.auto-mafia.com right here. Now, we're going to install this because we're going to be running slicks or drag radials, and most racetracks require you to have a drive shaft safety loop. I can't talk. That's a tongue twister. Drive shaft safety loop. So, we got ours. And it goes together as simple as you bolt it together like this and bolt it up to there. Super easy. We'll get it done lickety split, no big deal. First things first, put this over the top of the drive shaft, line it up where we want it to go, drill some holes, call it good. Now one thing about this, you really don't have to worry about it being super straight. As long as you got plenty of clearance and you're not really rubbing, you should be good. Now, these only need to be tight enough so they don't fall off. Okay, so I went ahead and I've drilled some holes in here. Now I'm going to put the bolts in from the top and snug those washers up from the bottom. Alright guys, that's how you install a 79 to 04 Mustang drive shaft loop. Remember, you can buy that from me at www.shop.auto-mafia.com. The link's going to be right here. Click on it, go buy this thing and install it so you're good at the track. See you later. So what we're going to do guys, we're going to get rid of a bunch of stuff on here. Like this. We don't need it. Who needs an idle air control valve, huh? Not us. That looks new though, nice. So, nice new gasket on there. We're good with that. Take our delete kit here from UPR. Need some spacers for these washers. I'll go find some washers. Alright guys, so continuing, we're just going to install our block off plate. Pretty simple. Just goes just like that and gets crammed down on there. I went ahead and got some more washers. So this one will work. This is what you do when you're using your stock one and you don't want to go buy an aftermarket. Go, one are nice and tight. That one's sealed up. And we got this one next, I think. Yep. And that's gonna be a different size. Same thing here, pretty simple. Just installing this. If we do get a leak here for the intake, all we have to do is put some of our exhaust, or not exhaust, I can't talk. Put some of our gasket sealer on it and then we'll be good. So, with the Mustang, we want it to face this way. So, we're going to have to change a couple things. There we go. Get it out of my way. So, it sits this way on the Mustang. Cool thing is, it's actually made to sit that way on either one. So, we just got to bolt it on. So, we're going to be putting in this spacer. This will give us a little bit more horsepower. And we got holes right here and on the other side to run our boost gauge and our nitrous. There's a seal on the bottom, but it's just a metal on metal seal here. So I'm going to use some of our gasket material and we're going to make our own seal. There we go. That stuff I'm using is called Permatex. It's super, super good stuff. So I'll get a good seal out of that. I would have laid down a nice bead, but it wouldn't go on. So that's how we're going to do it today. So we even have a little spacer that'll go right here. There we should have it, and I'm going to install our little plugs for now. Later though, we're going to be installing our gauges. To make it easier to do the nitrous, that's why we're going to have the plate up front. What's up guys, Wes back with Auto Mafia again today. Now what we're going to be doing today is installing our Ford Racing, oh can't see it on that, our Ford Racing pulley kit. This is to delete the AC on our 4.6. This is going to allow us to run a shorter belt, therefore we're going to have more power. Because remember, we're not running power brakes, we're not running power steering, and we're not running AC. So this allows us to delete all that and still run our serpentine. Unfortunately, we actually had to use this pulley delete system, and because no other way could we get the belt to actually route. So we're just going to take this. It's got 3 holes that are going to line up. Each one of these bolts has a little spacer, you can see. Just going to slide through it into the block, and we're going to be good. So let's get to it. I take it back. The rear spacer here on the back needs a shorter spacer, just for you guys so you can know that. And we got Fly Girl here helping us today, so.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Alright guys, pretty simple. There you go. Fly Girl got that bolted up nice and easy. Now we can run our serpentine on it. We're just going to measure it up with a piece of string. And then we're going to go ahead and head to the Auto Parts store, get what we think we need, and most likely we're going to have to go back 3 or 4 times. They're usually pretty good about letting you swap out belts since you never run the engine on them. So that's what we're going to do next. We'll see you later.